Hey, it's Dan with Strickland Home Inspections up in Hugo today, inspecting a home with a wood foundation built in 2008. First thought pulling up to the house, I noted that number one, it was wood foundation. Number two, that grading around some areas of the house was not that good. I'm down in the basement in the mechanical area. We've got wood framed walls down here, fiberglass pad insulation, vapor barrier. Came down to the basement, saw a little bit of staining at the bottom of the vapor barrier here, and we're going to get a closer look and see what's going on in there. So I peeled back the vapor barrier just enough to get my initial look. Saw staining immediately at the bottom of the studs. Pulled out a tiny bit of fiberglass insulation, and we have total saturation there at the interior side of the wood foundation wall. That insulation fiberglass batt, I pulled it out and it's right there. I went ahead and squeezed that, and that's the water that was in the insulation. So these wood foundations, nobody's really building with them anymore at this point. It's a system that can work if everything's done perfectly, but there's a whole lot of components here that have to work together to make sure we stay dry, and we've obviously had a failure here, at least at this one foundation wall. And fortunately this was unfinished. This room here, the mechanical room, every other part of the basement is finished. So really I would recommend for my client, if they've got any desire in proceeding still with this home, with the purchase of this home, they're going to have to do a little bit more extensive invasive moisture testing at some of the finished walls and see if we've got this same issue going on at some of the other finished basement spaces. Here's just another look. Insulation that I pulled right next to the insulation I've already shown. I'm going to go ahead, this is totally saturated, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze this. That's water that's made it through our foundation.